Hello, welcome back to T Squared Life. Today I am showing some stretches, a simple series of stretches. This is actually for my mother-in-law. This is Mary's video. But of course anyone else can follow along and benefit from these stretches. So these stretches are, I have my little notes here. These stretches are for tight hips and tight lower back area, and I'm doing these stretches in this chair just to be able to demonstrate and show you how to maintain good postural position. So it'll be easier with the support of the chair for you to maintain good postural form rather than progressing it too soon to standing stretches. I'll post a video for standing stretches as a progression from these stretches at a later date. But for now, we're going to start in the chair. Think of this as the beginning phase, or it is the beginning phase of your seated hip stretches. We'll transition to some other stuff, but we'll use the chair for balance. So the first stretch we're going to do is a seated hamstring stretch. Now when you're thinking about posture, just think of angles. You want your back to be, rather than curl forward in this spinal flexion position, when you do your stretches or exercises, this is a position that you don't want to be in. So just try and pull yourself up straight so your back is nice and erect, okay? So the first stretch is going to be a hamstring stretch. So sitting on the edge of your chair, feel your butt bones kind of sitting right and hooked into the seat. So my left foot's flat on the floor. I'm going to extend my right leg out to full extension with my heel on the floor, all 5 toes straight up towards the ceiling. So I'm just going to push back into that nice neutral lumbar curvature without stretching in this flexed lumbar position, okay? Lift your abs up, find your lumbar spine. You should have a normal curve in your lower back. Chest up, chin up, and then just slightly hinge forward till you find your stretch, whatever's comfortable for you. I'm going to reach my arms forward, so my arms are up by my ears. Not way back here, a little bit like right outside of your cheekbone. Okay, so 20 seconds here. And training yourself to hold yourself up in this posture also provides some lower back strengthening and some core strengthening. So while you're sitting in this stretch, holding it, just keep trying to pull your abdominals in and up and not let them like collapse and pop out forward. Pull in and up. Okay, so we're going to say that's 20 seconds. Okay, switch sides. So now left foot forward on your heel, right foot flat on the floor. Sit up really tall and then slightly hinge forward. Find your stretch. And it might be a subtle stretch. It might not be. Everyone's tight at different levels. The reaching up and driving your butt back gives you a little more intensity of a stretch in your hamstrings. 20 seconds here. 5, 10, 15. If your arms start to get tired, then by all means put them down on your hips. 20. Okay, sit up tall and switch sides. We're going to do 3 sets on each side. Okay, left foot flat, right foot forward, heel on the floor, all 5 toes up. Find your nice, beautiful posture and hinge forward. Feel free to keep your hands on your hips. Feel free to reach your arms forward as long as you can maintain the posture. Don't reach your arms forward if you feel like it's too much effort for your lower back. 10, 15, 20. And number 2 on this side. Heel down, toes up, hinge forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, okay? And we're gonna go one more on each side. Right foot forward, left foot flat, hinge forward. So if you think of your hinge, just think of a door opening and closing. Nothing else is moving in that panel that is the door. So in other words, nothing else is moving in this panel that is your upper torso. The hinge is at the hip socket. So you hinge forward like a door closing about 45 degrees. So 20 seconds, and then third one on the opposite side. Heel down, 5 toes up, hinge forward, abs pulling up, chest up, chin up. So you don't want your head to be in this awkward position to put this much flexion in your neck, and you don't want it to hang heavy and hanging, pulling that weight down. So just kind of look up to where the ceiling and the wall meets. That's a good angle. 20. Okay, so now we're gonna go, so that was a light hamstring stretch. Still seated on the chair, we're gonna go back hip stretch. So it's glute piriformis stretch. So left ankle is going to cross over the top of your right knee, okay? So you start sitting up tall. You can put a little downward pressure on that knee if your hip can tolerate it. If not, just let your leg just sit there. And then we proceed to go hands on the hips. Again, slight hinge forward. It's gonna vary from person to person. Okay, 20 seconds in this position. 5, 10, 15, and 20. And switch sides. Right foot up, ankle crosses right over the top of your, it's not right on top of your kneecap, but it's just above your kneecap. So you're not gonna sit your leg right on top of here. You're gonna sit it right in this area of your quad, above your kneecap, okay? So cross over, ankle sits there, downward pressure if you can tolerate it. Sit tall, hinge forward, 20 seconds. Abs lifting, chest up, chin up. 10, 15, 20. Okay, 2 more times on each side. Cross over, hands on your hips, spine erect, and stretch. 5, 10, 15, and 20. Okay, number 2 on the right side. I'm gonna give myself a little more downward pressure because as you start to loosen up, you may be able to take more pressure, okay? And then hinge forward. So you kind of sticking your butt out, chest forward, eyes up, chin up. So it's like your chin's pretty much parallel to the floor. You don't want to angle your chin up. You don't want to angle your chin too far down. Okay, and then third time, left side, cross it over, downward pressure, hands on your hip, and hinge forward. 5, 10, 15, and 20. Last time on the right side, cross it over, sit tall, and hinge forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so that's 3 times on each side of 2 stretches. The next stretch we're going to go into, these are the wall stretches, I like to call them. So standing, just lost my head. Okay, so we're going to go to the corner of a wall, standing up straight, okay, feet parallel to one another. I'm going to go left side against the wall, right arm reaches up and over to contact the wall. Okay, so make sure your hips and shoulders are square to the wall in front of you. Okay, and then we're gonna do a big, or maybe not so big to start out with, but pushing your hips out in 20 seconds here. 5, 10, 15, 20, okay? And then we can switch sides. I'm gonna move forward, maybe lose my head. Just listen to the beautiful sounds of the motorcycles outside. Okay, reach up, over, and then push your hips away. 5, 10, 15, and 20, okay? Number 2 on the right side. Okay, reach up and over. As you go through these stretches, you may feel like set number 2, you can reach out a little bit farther. 5, 10, 15, 20, okay? And then back to the left side. Left arm, or I'm sorry, right arm, 90-degree angle pretty much. The heel of your hands on the wall, opposite arm up, over, and exhale, push away from the wall. 5, 10, 15, 20, okay? Number 3 on the right side. Up, arc over, inhale and exhale. Speaking of inhales and exhales, as you're holding this stretch for the 20 seconds, like please try not to hold your breath. Like allow yourself to take full deep inhales. Inhales should last about 5 seconds, and exhales should last about 5 seconds. Okay, and number 3 on the left side. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. And now one more stretch against the wall. We're going to do calf stretches. So this stretch, you just holding onto the wall for balance. So let's go hands against the wall, and you're just probably about a forearm's length away from the wall. Okay, right foot steps closer to the wall, left foot steps back away from the wall. Okay, shimmy that foot back, and then bend your right knee to lean in towards the wall. Your spine stays super straight. We're stretching the left calf muscle, so keep your left heel pressing down into the floor as you lean your weight forward to find that nice calf stretch. So same thing, rep range, 20 seconds, 3 times. Okay, and then switch. Right foot steps back, left foot forward, bend the left knee, and anchor the right heel. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, step the right foot back. Did I say that right? Whatever. Left foot back, right foot forward for set 2. Okay, and drive the right knee forward towards the wall. 5, left foot stays anchored. 10, 15, 20. Right foot back, left foot forward for set 2 on the right calf stretch. 5, 10, 15, and and 20. All right, let's go one more time on either side. Left foot back, right foot forward, press the right knee in, anchor the left heel down. 5, 10. Your calf might have started loosening up by now. You can drive a little more in towards the wall. If not, just hang out where you are. And 20. Okay, number 3 on the right side. Okay, left foot forward, right foot back, and lean in. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, and that was wall stretch number 2, which is the calf stretch. Okay, stretch number, this one we're going kneeling. All right, so I have my little kneeling pad here. Mary gardens, so I know she has a knee pad she can bring in the house to kneel on. Okay, so this stretch, one knee is down on the ground, one foot forward. So you're in this half kneel position. Okay, so hips are straight, spine is erect, right foot's forward, and then you slightly hinge forward, reach the left arm up, arc over. So you should feel a stretch in your front hip and maybe all the way down to the front of your thigh muscle. 20 seconds here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, and then we switch sides. Okay. So make sure you have enough cushion to where you're not feeling pain and discomfort in the knee that you're kneeling on. Okay. Your toes can be down or up. So down or up. You can also grab like a foam roller or a stool or something to hold on to if you're losing balance. Okay. So like my chair is here, I can hold on to the chair if I need it. Okay. Left knee forward, hinge slightly forward, reach up, arc over. 5, full breaths. 10, 15, 20. Okay. Switch sides. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, that was side 2A. This is 2B. And stretch 2B, continue. 20 seconds, full breaths. Abs in, chest up. So even though you're arcing over, you still want to keep your chest up, chin up. Everything's in nice alignment. 15, 20. Okay, one more on each side. As you loosen up, you might have to change your foot position because this might have loosened up and this might be too close. So I'm going to shimmy my foot out a little bit more because my hips opened up a tiny bit, and stretch over. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, and then last one on this right side. Okay. Reach and arc over. Keep drawing your abs up. 5, drawing the abs up gives you some supporting your lower back so you're not just sinking into your lower back muscle. So. Okay, and one more stretch using your kneeling pad. We're gonna go kneeling inner thigh stretches. So this time you're gonna come down onto your hands and knees, okay? So use your kneeling pad. You can have a towel that you roll up, whatever works. You're on your hands and knees. And even in this position, you wanna make sure that you keep your spine straight and not curved. So if I do it sideways, maybe you can see better. All right, so this is what you don't want to do. This is what you do want to do. Nice flat back. Okay, we're gonna reach one leg out, place that foot flat on the floor, and then just shift your weight back to what's comfortable for you as you stretch your inner thigh. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then switch sides. Reach that foot out, foot flat, and drive your butt back towards the heel behind you. 5, 10, 15, 20, okay? Number 2 on the right side, okay? Leg out, shift your weight back. 5, 10, 15, 20, okay? Number 2 on the left side, reach out, foot flat, push back. 5, 10, 15, 20, and last one on each side. Right side reaches, push your butt back. Keep your spine straight. 5, 10, 15, and 20, and last but not least, left side, last stretch. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. And there you have it. So those are a basic hip stretch routine to start loosening up the hips, front and back, and then lower back area with those standing side body stretches. But loosening up your hamstrings and your quads, starting to stretch that will start to actually loosen up your lower back also. And I'll be back at a later date for some updated stretches for you. So I hope this helps your aching joints and muscles. Until next time, au revoir.